Hi. Hi, Karthik.
Hello, ma'am. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you doing?
I'm good as well. How is everything here?
It was so nice seeing you, nice catching up with you.
Same here.
All right. So, where are you now?
I'm currently in Chikli, Maharashtra, which is around 150 kilometers from Aurangabad.
Okay. All right. So, what are you doing right now over there? So, you had been
Um,
actually a few months back, you were in Switzerland at SHMS, and now you're in India. So, would like to know.
Actually, I'm just waiting for everything to open up back in Europe so I can go back there and start with my internship. Till then,
Okay.
I'm here currently learning French, doing some online French classes as of now.
Would you say it again? I would like to know it a little bit because there's some disruption, I think, network
Oh,
connectivity
okay.
problem.
As of now, I'm waiting for everything to open up back in Europe. But till then, I'm doing some online French classes for A2 level of French.
So is it for the first time you're coming live?
Yes, actually, this is my first time being
Are
live.
you excited? You're nervous or what? Something like that?
A little bit, yes, but not so much.
Not so much. Okay, let's because as we have given the Instagram live, we have given the timing at 5 o'clock. So I think we should start
Yeah.
now. All right.
Yes, we can
So
go.
my first question that would be coming up to you is why did you choose only SHMS? Why in big bold letters? Why SHMS?
Uh, we all know, like I did some research before I chose my master's. Switzerland is one of the top places for hospitality, like fine dining. Everything is started from there. Plus, SHMS is one of the top institute, as we have seen. The QS ranking is fourth in the whole world for SHMS. Plus, the course there is fast paced. You can finish your master's course in 6 months rather than spending 2 years for master's. And you can directly go for your internship after 6 months. So you can have in 1 year of master's course, you can have 6 months of practical learning experience during your internship, as well as 6 months of theoretical knowledge with some projects as well. So it's quite beneficial and it gives you competitive advantage over any other institute around.
So what did you? There only one MIB or some other masters also available there?
No, there are actually two master's course. One is MIB, which I did in Hotel Resort and Wellness Management. Another one is MSc course, which is more of a theoretical based course where you are forced to learn not much of practical knowledge, but you have to go for 6 months of thesis. If I'm not wrong, around 20,000 words of thesis you have to submit rather than going for 6 months of internship.
All right. Okay. So the next, which I really bogs my mind, it's really mind-boggling to know about the subjects you learned there. How is it different from the Indian perspective, or how is it different when you studied in India and the subjects there in Switzerland at
Uh,
SHMS?
for For my bachelor's, the subjects which I studied were more of the only hospitality or a particular hotel oriented, if I may say, more of a food production or F&B service. The things or
Mm-hmm.
the modules I learned for my master's core were more of the management and the skill-based subjects, such as Swiss hospitality excellence or sustainability business modules. So it not only helps you with your career or future, but also helps you being a better human being, shapes you as a person you are, and give you helpful insight of what you have been learning till now.
All right. So, as far as so we have asked about the favorite subjects, but you must have been given some projects as well along with your subject. I mean, there was theoretical, as you said earlier, and you have the practical. But along with the theoretical subject, you had some projects as well, isn't it?
Yes.
So,
Uh,
was it some solo project, individual, or you call it as a group project? So,
uh,
could you please
for,
on that?
for every subject, we had to do two projects which were graded. One was individual project and one was group project. Individual projects were quite easy because you have to do everything on your own and you could have made decisions without anyone's opinion or interference. For group projects, you had to make sure that everyone agrees with you what decision you're putting out. It was a little bit of difficult in the beginning because it was more of a cultural diversity, plus there was a generational mix as well. Because some were in the age group of 21 to 25, some were above 40 years of age, so you had to think about everything. It was a little bit tough in the beginning, but we had one subject as well, which was managing cultural and generational diversity, which helped us how to take decision. Plus, the staff we had teaching us the subjects helped us choose the different approach for different tasks.
Okay, so I think it really helped you to mingle with the international students. It's not only about like you have to mix up only with the Indian students and the Indian students would be with an Indian student. It's not like that, I guess. You are going
Yes,
to
it
have,
was.
it was an amalgamation of all the other students as well from different countries. So, which were the
Yes, it,
countries? Could you please tell me a little bit?
we had some Gulf countries, Dubai, Oman. We had
Mm-hmm.
European countries as Sweden, Denmark. We had some
Mm-hmm.
Italian and French student as well as we had two or three students from states as well. So it
Okay.
was more a mix of cultural mix, and it's
So that has really changed you, I guess, your perspective.
yes, yes, it changed my perspective in like you cannot have one single approach with every person having the same attitude, even if it's only from a single country. Like even if someone else who I'm dealing with is an Indian, I may have to have some different kind of approach regarding the attitude because that person may have been brought up in a different conditions or circumstances. So you really have to understand how that person's mentality is and have a different way of approach to every single individual.
Hmm. Right. So now, when we have talked about subjects at length, what are your favorite subjects? You had been given the individual as well as a group project. So I'm very intrigued to ask you this question about what about your faculty members? Did you really get on very well, or have you been able to get along very well with all of them? Because you see, in the Indian colleges, you have different sort of teachers, academics, and what about the, I mean, your college?
The college I did, the SHMS, if am about to speak about the staff at SHMS, they were really friendly and outgoing, and they never restricted you in a closed box thinking. Rather, they always pushed you to think outside of the box. They always made you focus on your strong points rather than pointing out your weakness, and help you really well to grow with proper nurture. If you had any issues, you could have written them an email, or you could have had the Zoom meeting if they're not on the campus, and they would have taken time out of your day of their daily lives to help you with everything.
Okay. So, could you name some of the faculty members if you remember them well?
Yes, we have Mr. Radu Botnari, who used to teach us business design in hotel resort and wellness management, as well as he was our manager for Concept Lab, which is one of the most important practical experience you can have for MIB.
Mm-hmm.
We had Mr. Royal Brinkman, who used to teach us sustainability business modules, which is, as of now, the trend being followed all over the world, not only in hospitality industries, but many people are implementing it in their lifestyle. We had Swiss Hospitality Excellence, which was taught to us by Miss Andrea Loenberger.
Oh, so which was your favorite subject per se?
Uh, I cannot name one as my favorite subject, as a lot of subject gives me insight about how I am today. One of them was strategies for leadership, which was taught to us by Miss Vanessa. It gave me what kind of leader I am and how I am behaving with the people around me, and how I am treating them, and how it is going to shape me as a future leader and not as a manager.
Okay. So, talked about your favorite subject. What are the key, if I may ask you, what are the key advantages of the program you currently did there?
I did not get your question. Sorry.
key advantages of the program you did there?
The program, the key advantages, if I may say, is that rather than spending 2 years, it helped me finish the course in 6 months, and I can directly go for internship, which is going to give me practical experience of 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, the staff is critical, helps you and push you through the critical thinking. The modules which are taught there is going to help you become a better person, not only in the perspective of a career or the future goal, but in your day-to-day life. It is going to change your thinking and help you become a better human in all.
Okay. So now, since this, because of this COVID-19, which we all are
Mhm.
facing, this problem, this pandemic time is going on. It's going on very hard with everyone. So I think I must ask you one question, very pertinent question, which every student must be, or the followers would like to know. That is, the first priority is going to be the safety,
Yes.
health and safety. So because everybody's this becomes everybody's priority in the present pandemic situation. Would you please a bit elaborate regarding the safety measures which are being taken at your campus?
It all starts with when you apply for the visa. When you apply for a Swiss visa, you get a health insurance with it, which is covered by school for the 6 months. Plus, the school is implementing hand sanitizer in every hallway, every corridor. Plus, it gives hand sanitizer in the room. Every
Mm-hmm.
day, 2 times, the temperature is checked by the staff, by the duty, and you are not allowed to go out of your room if your temperature is high. You are put in the one
Mm-hmm.
hours of isolation. Plus, we have given in-house doctor, which is Miss Mona, which is available in the school during the daytime, if I'm not wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Then student entering Switzerland from high-risk regions, which are changing over the time. Previously, it was India, but now they put it out of the high-risk regions. They are made to be in quarantine for 1 or 2 weeks as the law. And then if they are seen having any kind of symptoms of the COVID, they are sent for the COVID test, which is covered in your insurance. You do not have to pay by your pocket. If someone is seen having a high temperature or fever symptoms, they are put in the quarantine, and the medicine is provided by the hospitals as well. Thus, Miss Mona checks your temperature at least 3 times a day if you are in quarantine. Food is provided
Mm-hmm.
contactlessly in your room if you are put in isolation. Plus,
So
all the regulations are being followed in the school itself.
okay, so I have a question from one of my student that should a student, what sort of safety measures should a student follow as he or she travels to the campus?
There are not so many safety precautions that need to be followed by the student, but one need to be cautious all the time. When traveling from Geneva to Leza, if you have chosen the school's pickup, the driver is COVID tested and he have been sanitized properly. He is told and guided to measure all the safety measures. He follows the
Mm-hmm.
social distancing. He will pick up your luggage wearing gloves, put it in the car. The car is sanitized after every pickup. And
Hmm.
then, if you have not chosen up the school's pickup, you have to take the train from Geneva to the school, in which the train, everyone is maintaining their social distancing, but one should make sure that he is wearing a face mask, which is N95, not a regular surgical mask. Plus, or she should wear hand gloves. And I think that is more than enough to be safe.
Hmm. All right. So I think the students who are entering Switzerland from any high risk regions, they get to quarantine.
Yes, they have to go to quarantine for 14 days as per the Swiss law, and
Mm-hmm.
the list of high risk countries have been is updated every 2 weeks and is sent to the school, and they post out all this information on the notice board, as well as it is mailed to each and every student who may have been admitted to the school. When the
Mm-hmm.
school student is in isolation, the in-house doctor checks the temperature 2 to 3 times every day. Plus the food,
Mm-hmm.
all the meal is provided, all the sanitation and safety measures are taken care of. So it's not much of a boring period of quarantine as one may feel, as everything is provided inside the room. Just you are not allowed to go outside the room. That is a minus point, if I may say.
That is, and that I think everybody understands that this is the, a crisis going on, which we all have to join hands together to overcome it, isn't it?
Yes, for this, there was one time in December, just before the Christmas started, there were increasing number of students who tested positive for COVID in the school. So
Mm-hmm.
the whole school, all the students in the school had to be in quarantine for 3 days. And
Mm-hmm.
after 3 days, everyone had to get tested, which was paid by the school. The school organized the whole test, and each and every student in the school got tested. And the students who tested positive were put in a separate building in a quarantine rooms, and the students who were not tested positive were allowed to go out, but still there were put out some travel notice form for the students who have to go outside the Lizan village. They had to fill out a travel request form.
All right. So I think that's the safety measures, whichever whatever is being taken over there. I think that's we always try to make the students understand all these factors and the sources also, and then only they try to go abroad for higher studies. So I think that's quite good to hear that they are. I mean, when it is a time of self quarantine, everybody is very careful about that. Now let's come up to one more, which my students have been asking me about the internship programs, which you actually. This is guaranteed. It's being said that it's a guaranteed internship program. So how would you like to throw light on that, or would you like to speak on that?
In this pandemic period, it's in no one's hand to what sure may happen and what may not happen. But in my batch, even in the pandemic period, there were a lot of students who got placement in the Europe. One of the hotel was Les Arcades in Geneva. Three of the students in my batch got their internship opportunity there. Not only there, but there are a lot of other hotels where you get paid internship in Switzerland with the minimum monthly salary as well. Some of them,
Hmm.
if I had to name few of them, were Fairmont Hotel in which is a Le Montreux Palace in Montreux. Then we had Beau Rivega Palace in Lausanne. We had we have United Nations, which is I think everyone knows about that. Then we had
Mm-hmm.
Zurich Marriott Hotel in Zurich. We had
Mm-hmm.
Roundreds Carlton in Paris. Then we
Mm-hmm.
had School Elam in Germany. We had Kempinski Hotel, which I have appeared in the last week. I'm still waiting for the result. I had appeared for Kempinski's interview. So yes, there are a lot of opportunities which are provided by the school's career coach. You are updated around every second or third day, if I'm not wrong. They send you email with all the opportunities available, not only in Switzerland but worldwide, such as in Dubai and Maldives and Ireland and India as well. They put up Indian vacancies and opportunities as well for full-time job or internship. So it's not much like hard to get internship which are paid with good salaries.
All right. Okay. So it means that you have got. Do you get internships in Switzerland also? If I have not missed that point.
Yes, you get a lot of internship opportunities in Switzerland as well. And the school also provides you in-house opportunities where you can opt out for internship in either SHMS LESA or HIM Montreux, which comes under
Mm-hmm.
SCG. So you can either
Okay.
go for marketing internship or F&B internship or housekeeping internship, whichever you feel comfortable with.
Okay. So I think international intercontinental divorce is also one because our students got internships out there.
Yeah, Intercontinental Davos also is opportunities to the school. There is a special network provided by the
Mm-hmm.
school where you get the internship opportunities, which is only for the SHMS students. It is like a closed circle that first they are appeared for SHMS student and then it is other priority is given to all the outside students.
Okay. So now, uh, one of the students is asking, could you please describe SHMS LESA in one word?
It's really hard to explain SHMS laser in one word, but if I had to choose a word, it's going to be perfect. And if I had to
Perfect.
elaborate it, perfect. Yes, if I had to elaborate it, it's like you get to study there, you get to party there, you get to enjoy there. There are various theme lunches which is going to happen in the school. Staff is cooperative and helpful. All the students make you feel like a home. No one discriminates you or push you out or away unless you give them a reason to. But everyone is welcoming and so warm. It feels
Mm-hmm.
like you don't want to leave that place and stay there forever. So yes,
Oh, that's good to know that it's perfect. Like nothing we
yes,
say nothing is perfect, but still it's perfect for
it's
you.
still it's perfect.
Yes. So one is asking about the. Could you please ask about tell us about concept lab?
Concept lab. It's one of the practical modules or subject you may say, where you have to fully fledge and design your own restaurant. You have given a space, table, and a workplace where you have to design your own dishes, your own menu, your own drinks, your own decoration with a team. You have to elect all the positions within yourself by either voting or mutual agreement, and you have to be in that role inside that concept lab. You're not friends, you're not relatives, you're nothing but just those delegated position. If one is server and one is general manager, they have to be in that position. No friendships or priorities given to anyone, and you have to run it for all the students to generate the revenue goals and targets you have to given, and you are graded for this concept lab project as well.
All right. So now, since I have asked you about that, you have to describe SHMS laser in one word. But now, could you tell me about what did you do exactly in your free time?
In free time, we had a student kitchen. I'm particularly a lazy bum, so I never wanted to go outside the school for hiking or trekking. But Leza is on
Mm-hmm.
the mountain top, so but still you can go hiking over the mountain and all the trails. There are special trail path made for trekking and hiking. One of the nearest point near, which is around 2.3 kilometers from the school, is Prafandas. You can climb up there and make a bonfire while chilling out with your friends, enjoying a lovely sunset view there over the lake. If you want to go skiing, there are a lot of skiing places as well. So there is one event of gagging. You can book the student kitchen and cook all the food. I used to make all the Indian food 2 or 3 times every week. If you don't know how to go around, the school also plans excursion and trips, which includes horse riding and badminton and swimming. You just have to apply for it, pay a minimum fee around 10 to 20 francs, if I'm not wrong, and you're good to go. The school will pick you up, the bus will pick you up from the school, take you to the point you have to do, enjoy the excursion activity, and the bus will drop you back in front of the school. So it's more of a fun. If you want to go outside of the Leza, you can always take a train to Egel and Montreux and sit by the Lake Geneva in Montreux while chilling out with your friends, eating a McDonald's or any food you like. So it's fun.
So, which is the place you frequently visited?
Student kitchen in SHMS Leza or Montreux Lakeside. These are two of my favorite places because you do not have to walk much. There is a train to pick you up and drop you there. So these are the two most my favorite places. But in the
Mm.
ending period, we had a grand hall where we used to play music instrument. The school also lends you out electric guitar, drum set, and acoustic guitar, and you can always
Okay.
chill out playing music on the weekends.
Hmm. So, overall experience, what do you have to say?
It's lovely experience. I have made so many memories and friends. I would love to go back as soon as everything opens up. So
Mm-hmm.
yes,
Waiting
Exp-
desperately go.
waiting desperately to go back to SHMS Laser.
Okay. So this is going to be, I think, the last question which I'll be asking you. After that, I'll see if there are some more questions coming up, and then we will try to wrap up. Okay. What is that? What difference do we find in yourself then and now?
Before I went to SHMS, I had spoken with Mr. Deep sir, and he was always used to tell me that you should go there. It is not only going to help you as a change how the way you talk or treat people or way you look at your life, and it really did help me how I speak with everyone around me now. And then my friends have told me that you have changed your voice or tone of the way you're speaking. I needed anger management because I used to get irritated so fast. But now, after finishing my course, I got more calm and I got to know that not everyone is made same. So we need to have different approaches with different people. And you can say you can see the difference with me as well because you were my IELTS coach, so you saw how I used to speak before and the way I'm talking now. So it gave me a different type of confidence. And Mr. Deep sir, as my mentor, also helped me with everything, and he saw a lot of difference in me as well.
So, if I may say, one of the question being asked by Shardul, I guess, he's asking what exactly is the process to get admission?
You need to have either a bachelor's in hospitality to directly go for master's program, else can go for PhD program. For more information, you can either contact me directly or you can follow the SEJ India Rep page and ask as well some questions, and we'll be more than happy to have a session with you one-to-one direct Skype call, and we can explain you all the admission processes and how you can go there. Would love to do that. I hope
Oh,
this answers your question.
that's exciting. That because I know that when I was training you, I mean, it was like you had so many doubts, you had so many questions, you had so many questions to ask Deep sir, but now you have so many answers. That's the difference I find.
Yes.
But
Oh,
what questions? Now you have answers to all the questions, and I think whatever being told to you, you saw everything out there, isn't it?
yes, I was kind of nervous
You were kind of nervous, but now you're
because
damn confident.
yes, because it was a quite pandemic period in September 2020. When I was going there, I had to go Delhi for my visa process, and my family was a little bit not sure that should I go there, what's going to happen if everything goes up. There will be no one there to help you. You will be all alone. Plus, I'm not so much comfortable with cold, and the weather in Leza is always the ice and snowfall. So, but once I went there, I felt that this is the place perfect for me. It's more than comfortable, and one just need to be a little bit flexible to go anywhere. And yes, Deep Sir's support and the way he answered my question and helped me gain the confidence, it was totally different. If it was not for him, I would have not went for SHMS. If it was for someone else, I can say that proudly. If it was because of Deep Sir and you obviously that I went to SHMS Leza, and it is because of SHMS Leza that today I can answer all these questions.
Yeah, you can answer all this question, and it was so good to see you. And it was really hard to get you too, because it was like 10 times. We are going to ring you up 10 times, going to pick up on the 11th time, and really have been able to catch up this way. It was very exciting. It was I am totally. I was. It was my first live Instagram along with you, and I don't know how to go about it, but I want to you know say hi to everyone who had joined. I really want to say
Yes,
hi to everyone because this is my first time. So please pardon us for that. This is going to be the first time, and we are going not going to be the first time, but of course we'll come up again
yes,
and
soon.
we'll have more fun together, everyone. So I think last but not the least one. Okay, I'll take a little bit more of your time, and that is, what advice would you give, or what sort of tips would you give to the students? Because the students, the parents, you say they are all very apprehensive about going abroad or overseas for higher education, because they are more, the parents and the kids and the students are so much, into the four walls now because of the quarantine. They don't want to go give us. I'm
One of
just
the
curious.
advice I can Yeah, one advice I can give to students or teacher is, or the parents is, just go for it. If you keep on thinking, the time slips out of the hand and you never get this opportunity back. Time is always time always flows away and you can never get back time. You can always take the decision again rather than going now. You can always go back after 1 year, but you cannot get back that 1 year of time. And sky's the limit for all the knowledge or learning you can always have in your life. You can keep on learning, 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 and it's only going to help you and be beneficial. It's not only, it's never going to put you down or back. So sky's the
There's
limit, and you
someone
should
who
always keep learning.
sky is the limit, and we have seen the video. It was very motivating for everyone. Everybody whomsoever has I mean, they have seen you, they are all I mean, they were very excited to see you in that particular video which was being shot at SHMS LEYSIN, and we were quite very happy. And I think in the entire live Instagram, there are so many people who are really missing you.
Yes, these are all my friends which I used to hang out with. Some of them, they texted me before we went live that they will not be able to join because they have the class now. They have to go and attend the spa labs, but I'm sure that they're going to watch this live later on. But yes, Abdul, I'll be back soon. They want me to come back soon, but yes, once everything opens back, I'll be there soon. Oh, we have
All
Soumya
right.
as well.
Yeah. Soumya is there, Akshita is there. They all just missing you because you had really great fun. I know you have been sending, you have been on Instagram sending your pics, and you have been in the stories. So we could easily see that. And I think it was a very good live session. Though it was for the first time, I think it was a great success, isn't it?
Yes, yes, it was really
So
nice.
all right. So anybody who has any questions, they can, I'll just give you 2 minutes more so that you can put up some questions or say hi to Karthik.
I don't think so. They have any questions as of now.
All right. People are still joining in.
Come back soon. I,
That's really I'm
yeah,
overjoyed. But you know, see,
yes,
I am reminded of my own college days, and I still want to just as the way you're explaining it, I just want to go there and just enjoy the college days again. Really have
yes.
good. Do you get Indian food? Your chai? Somebody is
Indian
asking.
food, missing your chai. Yes, we used to make chai every day there. I don't know, we got hands on some Indian chai masala, and we always used to
Hmm.
make chai. And once I started to make chai, everyone used to walk around my room like smelling the chai where the smell is coming from because smell used to go around in all the corridors and through all the balconies. So I used to make chai for 2 or 3 people, and around 10 people used to show up like, can we have some chai? Can we have some chai? It was really lovely.
And I think Karthik is very good at making chai because I used to see your stories. Then you're making chai, sometimes something else, and you really enjoy the biryani as well, isn't it?
Yes, we had biryani. Soumya introduced us to that restaurant actually. We were carving some food, and Soumya was the first. Even on the first day we came out of the quarantine, Soumya was the one we found, and he took us to the nearest Indian restaurant in Montreux. Then we
Mm-hmm.
found out some Indian market and supermarket. We used to buy food from there and cooked. And we actually got a nickname, two nicknames, Indian Mafia and Mini India.
So you can see people giving you comments that Abhishek is telling, "Oh, you make lovely chai."
He never drank my chai. He hated chai so much.
Hmm. So it was not
Yes.
it was like only the non-vegetarian. You like the food which was provided there.
Yes, it was really good. We had theme lunch every Friday. Plus, we had they used to serve us special juices and some healthy alternatives for food. And you can get coffee anytime you want it. There was a special Starbucks as well where you can just pay and get the coffee you want 24/7. Plus, there was a food vending machine as well where you had to pay around 2 or 3 francs for a sandwich, and it was quite good. So. Yeah, food was lovely, and
So
Yeah.
I can easily give the tag name like chai time or chai chat with Kartik.
Yes, we can have it like that. How about the Indian food I made? Yes, Soumya made Indian food for us, and it was really lovely. It was around he made around 5 or 6 different dishes for us, and it was really lovely. He made even raita for us,
Hmm.
so it
So
was
you
really
had,
lovely.
since you were there for the hospitality and it was a travel and the tourism industry, it's a hospitality industry, you need to know all this, isn't it? That's a part
Yes,
of you, of your
yes,
life.
yes,
You should know how to make all this, and then all Indian friends and all international friends, they also get to know, isn't it? Like you got to know something else to make other than Indian food.
yes. Actually, there were different friends who said that you cooked Indian food for us because they really love to eat the Indian spices. They in turn made us the local food from Arabian food. There was a guy from Romania who made us Romanian food, and there was one guy named Scott. He made us Korean food one day. So yes, Swedish food, Romanian food, Korean food. We tested all food, and we know how to make it. Just we need to get hands on the ingredients, which are not easily available in India.
Okay, somebody's telling about Swedish food.
Yes, we enjoyed the Swedish food as well. It was really great.
So did you know how to make it then?
No, I was lazy. I was not there when the food was being made. So
So you didn't know how to make it. Okay,
I know
next
how
time
to make
go
Romanian food.
when you'll go back there, of course you will get those,
Learn.
isn't it?
Yes.
All right, so it was nice catching up with you, Karthik. It was so nice seeing all my students also coming up, Shaumya and Sheikh and Akshita, all those students coming up to see you. It was so very exhilarating moment for me.
Yes, it
Mm,
is really lovely.
yes. So okay, so let's. I think it's time now that we end the session and we'll meet up again. We'll get to know something what we are doing, and if you, I mean, anybody who wants to get to know something about Switzerland, of course you're there and we are there. And anybody who wants
Yes.
to about not only SHMS but other colleges as well, they can just go into the bio of SCG India Rep, SCG Rep India Swiss Alliance, and you can get to know. And it is the Instagram page of Bose Global Education. So you can
Yes.
easily, he knows it better and he can also tell us. Mm. All right.
Yes.
So we end the session now. Will that be okay, Karthik? Anything you want to
Yes.
convey to your friends?
No.
They're
No.
all
Soumya and
okay.
Asia, I'll be. Soumya, AJ, and Abdullah, I'll be back soon. I'll see you there soon.
So you're missing them
Yes, a lot.
a lot. Okay. So yeah, okay, Soumya and Karthik and so many other students who are actually meeting him now and seeing him and giving so much of comments, so many comments rather, and they would soon join you in the college
Yes.
campus. Okay, bye
Yes.
then. Take care. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you
Have a
all
nice day.
for joining.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. Take care.